The Happy Castle, Sunday morning at 7:30 on ATV.
Good morning and welcome to Canada AM. It's a Tuesday morning, the 14th day of January. I'm Pamela Wallin. JD is off today. In the news this morning, one of the stories we're following for you, of course, a mass vaccination right across this country. More than 360,000 people in Quebec, Ontario, and Prince Edward Island will be vaccinated against meningitis. Parents are still concerned, however. A lot of people are being left off the list. We'll look at that. Also today, the Middle East peace process really gets back on track. All the parties are coming in from the corridors and the couches, and they're getting into the meeting room and sitting down across the table from one another. We will talk with the Palestinian delegation, the head, Hanan Ashrawi, a little bit later on. We will also take a look at the bilingualism debate in this country. The Don Getty has reopened. Dan Matheson will have the sports, but first, with a complete look at the news, here's Peter Murphy with our report.
Thanks, Pamela. Good morning, everyone. One of the largest vaccination programs in Canadian history kicks into gear today in 3 provinces. More than 350,000 people are being vaccinated against meningitis in Ontario, Quebec, and Prince Edward Island. Health officials say it's not an epidemic, but they're going ahead with the inoculation campaign in order to calm public fears. CTV's Ken Ernoffer reports.
This germ is very common.
Hotlines were flooded with calls as soon as the mass inoculations were announced. For weeks, parents had worried that governments reacted too slowly. To pediatricians like Bill James, it's nothing less than a full-fledged panic.
The hysteria, the pushing, the screaming, the concerns are incredible.
Health officials insisted they acted quickly, identifying the strain of meningococcal disease when isolated cases popped up in Ottawa last January, March, and August.
Now, that's the usual pattern, very sporadic, and then suddenly we began to get a cluster.
7 more cases showed up in Ottawa in December, killing 4 teenagers. Authorities immediately prescribed antibiotics for others in the high schools and local bars the victims attended. Antibiotics, officials thought, should have been enough.